Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Webinar Swaps. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in this gorgeous earth of ours. We are broadcasting from Ocean Springs, Mississippi, just outside of Biloxi in the beautiful Gulf of Mexico. My name is Rich Wilens. Thank you very much for coming by on, again, another benchmark edition of Webinar Swaps. Woohoo, woohoo! Tony says, hello, Rich. Favorite time of the week? Yes, it's my favorite time of the week, too, and tonight is no exception. If you're looking at your screen right now, you are seeing something that it says, and if I read this correctly, content is king, creating unique quality content, Kindle video secrets on the first page of Google. Hey, I think I read that correctly. I am so excited. You know I have my book coming out, shamelessly plugged. You can see it on Rich Wilens on Facebook. Yuck, yuck, yuck. But hey, enough about me. What do you think about me? Okay, fine. Bad joke. Let's go. Fine. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from I don't know where he is, but let's please give a nice warm welcome, the one-handed clap for our guest tonight. Welcome, Bert Richard. Hello, Bert. How are ya?
Awesome, awesome. I don't know if I've had as much fun ever before on all the webinars I've done. That's awesome, and I know you guys, hey, if you're ready to have a good time, I'm ready to have a good time. And it sounds like Rich is on the medication.
Hey, Bert, tell me, I notice you have an English accent. What part of England are you from?
I am actually from South Louisiana, although you don't hear the Cajun accent much.
Well, I know what a Cajun accent is because you heard I'm right down the street, and tomorrow night it's New Orleans bound for my kids and my ex-wife, who's visiting all the way from Scottsdale, Arizona. So we're going to do Nolans, and we're going to do some beignets in the morning, folks. For those of you who don't know what a beignet is, that is something that is 5,000 calories. That is just a piece of dough with some brown white sugar on it, powdered sugar, that will just melt in your mouth. Am I not right, sir? Is that not what a beignet is?
You are absolutely right. I mean, it is unbelievable. I mean, it can't be good for you.
Well, of course it's not good for you because it's fried, it's funny donuts, and it has powdered sugar. All right, I've got my pen and paper. Bert, here's the deal. I'm going to let you just go nuts. If I hear something that I don't understand, and I don't think most of our people are going to quite get, I'm going to just jump in and I'm going to scream out a question. If I don't do that, feel free to go on and do what you got to do. I just want to let you know that we're ready to go, man. The stage is yours.
Fantastic. All right. Well, fantastic. As you see it today, you're obviously all Kindle fans. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. And I'm going to show you some awesome stuff. And tonight, hey, we really are going to focus on Kindle. But I want you to think outside the box because really, regardless if you're doing Kindle or anything else, the main thing is getting on the first page of Google. And if you can get your Kindle book or anything you're promoting on the first page of Google, guess what? You're pushing hungry buyers to whatever it is you're promoting. So guess what? That's what we're going to be looking at. So what are you going to learn today? That's important. Well, you're going to learn that having great content, and you know that if you're a Kindle writer, you have to have unique, great content, or guess what? Amazon's going to slap you, right? And you don't need to get slapped. So you got to have great content, but I'm going to show you something that is really cool. By becoming a content transformer, you can get on the first page of Google. I'm talking about awesome fast. But you know what? I've got to stop for a minute. I got to address the elephant in the room. Wait, did I say elephant? I mean, address the penguin in the room. Let me tell you, this is penguin and panda safe. I've been doing some unreal experimenting and research. Let me tell you, I've been doing this for quite some time. And I've been doing it since before the penguin, after the penguin, before the penguin, and after. Hey, you've got nothing to worry about. We're going to have an awesome time. So get ready. Hey, look, sometimes I get loud. I get excited. This is real good stuff. So get ready to just enjoy because I'm going to show you how you can repurpose content that you already have and use it for amazing Kindle traffic. And we're going to do it live. But, okay, obviously at the end of this, you're going to see an amazing offer, an amazing bonus, right? And guess what? This webinar is interactive. So I'm going to ask questions. You're going to give me answers, but I want you to relax because most importantly, you're going to learn some awesome stuff that if you take action, you're going to be able to apply what I teach you today immediately after the webinar. So first things first, Turn off all distractions. Turn off your Skype, your phones, emails, your chats. This is way too important. You only want to chat to me, okay? But first, who am I? I mean, you gotta know, who am I? Because I'm nobody special. I'm no guru. Because, you know, I see webinars all the time, and people do stuff, and it's like, yeah, but you've been doing this for 18 years. And no, you know, I've only been doing this for a little over 3 years, and the first couple of years I was really learning. And so the last year it's been awesome because I discovered this amazing secret. So I'm fixing to show you something. But who am I? Well, that's me, and that's my awesome wife, Becca. Together we make up workingwithbert.com, okay? Now, in this particular picture, we happen to be on a cruise to the Caribbean. We're having an awesome time, but relax. This is not one of those cheesy presentations where you see, you know, big cars, big houses, fast cars, and piles of cash. It's not like that, okay? So relax. I'm a normal guy. But you know what? It hasn't always been this nice. You see, in reality, so that you know who I am, so that you know that I'm a real person, well, you see, I grew up with one of 5 children who was extremely poor. And, you know, I know you hear these stories. Everybody was poor. But, you know, it was different for us. It was different for me. And let me tell you why. Not one, but both of my parents, well, are completely deaf. So it was difficult for us. In this picture, you see that my brother interpreting for my mom and dad on the far right at my wedding to that awesome bride that you saw in the picture earlier, okay? And that's my mom. You know, we're walking down the aisle after my mom and dad witnessed me signing that marriage certificate. So things were different because both my mom and dad were deaf. And so we grew up with this stigma of being those, you know, those poor kids of that deaf couple that lived down the street, you know, that lived on welfare, food stamps, and, you know, hand-me-downs from generous people. So it was difficult for us. And because of that, well, I've become an entrepreneur at an early age. At 12, I was working full-time at a store down the street. You know, I realized it sucked being poor. I didn't like being poor. So I started working, and, well, I absolutely loved working in that grocery store. I became an entrepreneur, and, well, I eventually graduated. I joined the Marine Corps, and believe it or not, I was moonlighting as a clown. Now, true story here. Don't leave. Believe it or not, I was a military policeman. Okay, so I was working 1 on and 2 off, had plenty of time. I'd dress up as a clown, and my first wife at that time, look, she would drive the ice cream truck. I would pull out a unicycle, ice cream in hand, and I'd be pedaling down the road, passing out ice cream, and having a blast, okay? Hey, look, I believe if you're going to make money, let's have fun, and that's what we're doing today, okay? Well, anyway, I eventually got out of the Marine Corps, and I went back to my first love, and that was grocery stores. I bought a grocery store, and it was in North Louisiana, where my first wife was from, and they heard that accent. They said, well, you must be a Boudreaux. And I said, well, yeah. And so the marketing guy in me came out. I says, it quickly became known as Boudreaux's Cajun Bayou, where you got the best food and the lowest gas prices around. Aye. So anyway, no longer was I poor, right? We'd finally made it, but I didn't have the one thing that you're looking for, and that was time freedom, okay? So that is when my internet marketing journey began. And now I wanted to show you what I discovered, the same thing that you can do, okay? So, but before I continue, I want to tell you the secret. So lean in close, lean in close. I got this secret I want to share with you. If you hang in there with me until the very end, I got something really cool. I'm talking cool. I want to share with you. So get ready to have fun. If that sounds good, type yes in the question box, and we're going to rock and roll. So I'm a regular guy, just like you, okay? So let's do it. All right, I started my internet journey, and, you know, I discovered something that was easy. After a couple of years of just really fighting it, well, I discovered something real, something you can build on, right? Something you can keep using, and it only gets better as you get better, right? Well, I discovered that it was important to get on page 1 of Google. It didn't matter how many products I had. Didn't matter how many books I had. If I couldn't get on page 1 of Google, I couldn't get traffic. You have to have traffic. But that was difficult for me. I couldn't understand how to do that. So let me set the scene for you. I do several things, and writing books is one of them. I love to write, just like you. I'm an author. So I've got this book. It's called Created for Success. But you know what? I didn't realize whenever I put it up there, nobody is looking for Created for Success. Nobody knows the name of the book. Okay, so they're not searching for it, all right? So then how in the world am I going to sell my book? Now, guess what? You can get lots of traffic from Amazon, but if they're not searching for it, they're not going to find it. So I had to figure out how to get my book on the first page of Google. I'm going to show you how I did it, okay? Well, Created for Success is an awesome book. And you know, I'm a life coach, I'm a pastor, I'm a motivational speaker, and I go around talking and teaching. Well, since Created for Success is one of those self-help books that helps you to understand, you know, about success and the principles, guess what? People are always looking for life coaches, right? So I says, okay, people are looking for a life coach. They'll buy my book when they're looking for a life coach. So how about life coach in Pineville, Louisiana, since that's where I'm from. I'm from that area. So why don't we go and kind of maybe check that out, okay? So before I do anything, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to Google, and I'm going to go to my internet browser. And this is what I did. I says, okay, I'm going to go and check out the competition for life coach, okay? So here's what's important, something that people don't show you a lot. Check this out, okay? If you're going to rank for a keyword, you need to make sure that you're in incognito, okay? So you're incognito, that means Google's not tracking where you're at. So we're going to go to incognito or private browsing in Firefox, okay? And when there, well, I'm looking for this particular keyword, okay? I'm looking for life coach in Pineville, Louisiana. Well, it's only 285,000 results for this particular area, so I'm looking down and look, there's findalifecoach.com. It ought to be number 2, doggone it, you know, that's the key word. So let's take a look right here, and if I scroll down, there's nothing that really jumps out at me. And if I go to the next page, well, there's really, you know, a few things there, but nothing that really jumps out. So I need to be on this page. That's all it is to it. If people are in my area looking for a life coach and I want to sell my book, I need to be on this page. What am I going to do about it? Well, watch close, and let me show you what I did about it, okay? So watch close, because this part's going to go a little bit quick, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you step by step exactly what I do. So watch close. I'm going to go to my YouTube account. Okay, I'm already logged in, as you can see. I'm going to upload. Watch close, okay? Watch close. And I'm going to come back and show you exactly what I did. I've got a video that I've already prepared, so I'm going to just drop it in the upload. You know, YouTube makes it so simple to upload a video. Drag and drop, okay? But watch close. Now, pay close attention, because I don't want you to miss this, because this is extremely, extremely important. And then you're going to understand this as I go through this, because I'm going to show you step by step exactly everything. And you're just totally going to be like, wow, why didn't I get that? Watch close. So just the usual stuff. Now, I'm just going to come over here. Everything's pretty much just as people, right? Everything's the usual stuff, and it's going to save on its own. Now, I've got all my stuff up there, right? Got a title, description, tags, normal stuff. I'm going to choose a category. Now, Google is uploading right now, okay? So we're going to let Google do its thing, and then we're going to come back. But this is how easy. Now, let me show you something, because this is going to be very, very powerful for you, okay? Now, let me kind of give you an idea. Let me go back to our presentation here. I got a book. It's called Created for Success. Nobody's looking for it. I need to get some traffic to it somehow, right? So we went incognito, okay? Well, we found out that we went there, the competition's really not all that tough, right? But I decided, you know what, I want to rank for the keyword life coach in Pineville, Louisiana. So I had a video, I uploaded it to YouTube, okay? Now, if you do what I'm going to show you, you're going to be amazed at the proof. You're going to be amazed at what happens, okay? You're going to be amazed. So all we did was just simply upload a video to YouTube, okay? Now, YouTube is actually loading this up, and it's not even ready yet, but it's loading right now, okay? So we're going to let it just go ahead and load, and I'm going to grab that URL for later, okay? So I'm going to grab that. And we're going to just kind of take a look at that after a while. Now, YouTube is loading. It's almost done. We're going to come back to that. Anyway, let me show you what we're trying to do here. We want to get on the first page of Google, and we want people to see us. We need to advertise. We need to market our book, right? We need to get where people can actually see us, okay? Now, let me kind of give you some examples of what we're trying to accomplish today, all right? Now, I'm going to come over here to some examples I've pulled up for you, right? Now, in this case, I'm in Firefox, and I want you to take a look. I'm in private browsing. This is extremely important because a lot of times people, I don't know whether they brag or try to show you what they've done, but they're not really showing you in private browsing. And the reason that's so important is that if you're not in private browsing, well, since I, own the website I'm promoting, understand what Google wants. Google is going to give the end user the most relevant content based on what they put inside Google, based on their history, okay, and based on their location. So Google's going to give you the most relevant content based on what you put in and your history and where you live. So watch this. We put this in here, and since I'm in Louisiana, right, life coach in Baton Rouge, it's only 627,000, not a whole lot, but take a look. On the first page of Google, there's 2 amazing videos, right? Now, what's cool about this? Here, bam, something just jumps out. It's what I call a internet billboard, okay? An internet billboard just jumps out at you. Watch this, okay? How about life coach in Kindle, Louisiana? Take a look at this, Kindle, Louisiana. Oh, number 3, it just jumps out at you, okay? We're going to go some more, and I'm going to go quick. Now, this is for a Creative for Success book, but what about other books? Well, I wrote this cool book on princesses. Now, on princess, we're talking about 4.5 million. I'm competing with Disney World, right? The competition is tough. But take a look. Personalized princess book. No way. On the first page of Google, what do you see? You see something that just jumps out at you. It's that internet marketing billboard. Wow. Check that out, right? So look at that. Now, life coach in Louisiana. Hey, check that out. A couple more videos. Hey, well, how about healthcare recruiters in Louisiana? Check it out. Wow, right? And if you know anything about the healthcare industry, extremely competitive, okay? Now, we looked at some geo-targeting things, and we looked at, okay, Bert, yeah, that's Louisiana, where you live at. What about broad, generic terms? Well, take a look at this. Copy and paste legal forms. That's not geo-targeted. This is broad. We're talking about 3 million, and take a look right here on number 3 and 4. Get out of town. Check that out, okay? So what I'm showing you, I want you to think outside the box. Today, we're focusing on Kindle books, but think outside the box. Anything that you want, not even geo-targeted. Wow, okay? Hey, how about really tough niches, Bert? Okay, check this out. How to get on page 1 of Google. Everybody wants to know that. And it's extremely tough. When I say tough, I'm talking about 1 billion with a B, 1,740,000,000 results. Now, obviously, I'm on page 2. I'm not trying to fool anybody here. But look, how do you get on page 2 of Google with that kind of competition? Well, I can tell you it's not on accident, okay? Not on accident, okay? And so you need to be in private browsing so Google doesn't track you. Otherwise, you don't get accurate results. Let me show you some more. Healthcare CFO jobs, right? YouTube, Daily Motion. Hey, I want to show you some number 1 results on the first page of Google. I mean, it's cool to be on the first page of Google, but how much traffic can you get if you're number 1 on the first page of Google? I'm all right. I'm asking a question. Interactive. How much traffic can you get if you're number 1 on the first page of Google? Give me your answer, right? Check it out. Healthcare recruiters in Idaho, number 1. Yes, you get tons of traffic. Yeah, Randy says 45% of all the clicks. Hey, it's even more than that, right? Hey, I want to show you some more cool stuff. How about custom fabrication in Louisiana? 1 and 2. YouTube, Vidler. Hey, let's do a little bit more. How about home improvements? I want you to watch this. Number 1, number 2. Wait a minute. Number 2, and it's not even on a video sharing site. Wait. Are you saying number 2 and it's not on a video sharing site? Get out of town. Check that out, okay? Home repair jobs, again, 1 and 2. Hey, how about WP headline? 6 million, almost 7 million results. Number 1, uploaded by Working with Bert. Wow. Check that out. Now that is cool. Is that just not way cool or what? That's cool. Okay? Is that cool? We're talking about serious traffic, right? Now, if you can do this, Troy, right? If you can do this, Maria, Randy, if you can do this, how much traffic can you get to your Kindle book? Any book, right? Anything that you're promoting. Well, I just showed you. We went into private browsing incognito, okay? Now, don't you want to know how we did this? Of course. Come on. The temptation. Too great. All right. Let me show you exactly what to do. Okay, are you ready? Let me show you what to do. Let me open up. Here's the first thing you want to do. And let's go back to our internet here real quick. We're here at Amazon, and Amazon is where my book is at, okay? So watch this. Remember, nothing difficult here, because some people immediately get scared and they say, yeah, Bert, but I can't do video, man. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to show you stuff that is so easy. You don't have to get in front of a camera. This is unbelievably easy. Now, real quick, common sense stuff. Again, interactive. What's going to be the number one thing that's going to sell your book once traffic gets to Amazon? Of course, if you don't have any traffic, if they don't go to Amazon, they can't find your book. But when traffic gets to your book, what's going to be the thing that's going to sell your book? What's going to be the thing? Hey, John says reviews. Okay. Tony says, let's see here, reviews, BW says, your description. Hey, Brian, your description, very good. The cover, hey, the cover. Guess what? Y'all are hitting it. The headline, guess what? Y'all are all hitting it there. The 3 big things is really going to, well, people will look at the book, but that really doesn't matter how it looks. Okay, the price point will affect it, but really there's going to be 2 huge factors that's going to make a difference in whether you sell the book or not. Number 1, they're going to look at the reviews, and if you got good reviews, and take a look at it, right, we got 4.8 out of 5 stars. If you got good reviews, that's going to obviously sell it, but you know what, it doesn't matter how good the review is. If it's not for me, I'm not going to buy. So what's really going to sell it is going to be your description. So your description had better capture their attention right away. So this is the description. Okay, you got a really great description. Let's use the content we already have. I'm going to use the description I'm going to use the description. So I'm going to copy and paste some of my description here, okay? So let me come down here, and I'm going to see how much of my description, and let me show you exactly what I did. Right here, and I'm going to scroll up, and I'm going to capture this part. I'm going to copy that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up just a notepad, okay? So let me open up a notepad right here. I'm going to paste that in there. And remember that today, the key word that I'm actually trying to rank for today is Pineville Life Coach, right? Our Life Coach in Pineville. So let me go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, and I'm just going to, I copied and pasted my description in here, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to say replace, and I'm going to take and find Alexandria, and I want to replace it with Pineville, because I actually live closer to Alexandria, okay? And then, of course, I'm going to scroll down. I do know that I do have a typo down here at the bottom. It says Shreveport, and I'm going to just paste that in there because I want to go for Pineville. So take a look. Here's what I have. I just copied a part of my description straight from my book, right? Pineville, Louisiana Life Coach, okay? And what I really want to do is I want to make sure that these things are like all on one line. In other words, I don't want a block of text or one real long line. If I was to scroll this out, I want short lines, okay? So I don't, like this one here is a real long line. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to take and put that on 2 lines. So there's a line, come down here. I want to make sure all these are, hey, that's pretty good. These are all pretty short lines. I'm going to save this on my desktop, okay? So let me just go ahead and save that. I'm going to save it on my desktop. I'll just go ahead and save it as Pineville Life Coach. Okay, so let me just save that on the desktop. All right, save that there. Now that I've grabbed content that I already have, right? Now that I've grabbed content I already have, I took and I put it in a notepad. Well, let me just take and I'm going to open up a PowerPoint presentation. Now remember, what I'm going to show you today you can do absolutely with free software, okay? You can do absolutely with free software. And so if you don't have PowerPoint, there's Microsoft Office, openoffice.org is the name of it. So I'm going to open up a new presentation. So there's a brand new presentation right here. Now, brand new PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to go to File. Watch close so that you don't miss this, okay? File. I'm going to come to Open. And at Open, I'm going to my desktop because that's where I've saved my file, my notepad. But take a look. I can't find my notepad. Don't let this throw you off, okay? See, it's looking for PowerPoint presentations. So I'm going to hit the drop-down menu, and I'm going to go to All Files, okay? When I hit All Files, bam, other stuff shows up on my desktop. And look, there's the text document I'm looking for. Pineville Life Coach. Now watch this. Pineville Life Coach, open it up, and bam, take a look at what's happening. All of a sudden, I've got a PowerPoint presentation created with all of my stuff. But I got to tell you, it's ugly. It's ugly, okay? Let's fix it. I'm going to take and click over here on one of these, and I'm going to hit Control-Alpha, Control-A. I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to come down here to Layout. At Layout, I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to choose Title Slide, okay? Title Slide, bam. All of my content is now in the center of my presentation. Still pretty doggone ugly. It's white. Well, no big deal. I can put some colors to it, right? And so here I am, and I can come over here and I can say, okay, well, I want to add a little bit of color to it, right? So I can come to Design, and I can say, all right, well, give me some colors, and I can choose different colors. But you know what? Microsoft actually, in PowerPoint, they give you some different themes. You can like, hey, click that. Look, there's something. Well, that kind of looks okay, and that looks okay, and I can pick different, looks, and how about that? Well, yeah, that looks okay, but really, I'm talking about my book, and I want to brand the book, and I want to promote the book, and I don't need some template that PowerPoint's made. I really need something that is going to brand me and my book. So how about we do a template that I've already created? Well, how about something like this? Oh, wait a minute. Now we're looking pretty good. Check this out. I'm going to go a step further because I've designed this template to be even more special. So I'm going to come over here and choose Layout because I've created my own title slide. Click on that. Wow. Take a look. Everything is in the center. I've got my own header. I've got my logo. I've got my URL down here. Check this out. Hey, I've got a PowerPoint presentation straight from the description, right? I'm looking pretty good. Now, obviously, this is looking really good, but you want to take time to kind of dress it up, maybe add some images, right? Make it look a little bit better, correct any misspellings or whatever, right? Fix this up. Well, let me kind of show you one that I've gotten prepared because that would obviously take time, and I want to run right through this. So let me show you one that I've actually already prepared for you, okay? So let me go and open that up, and we're going to go to there. Now take a look at that. Now we've got a PowerPoint presentation, and guess what? It's got the image of the book itself, so now when they see the video, they see the book. So regardless of whether this is a fiction book, whether this is a biography, a nonfiction book, this works for every type of book out there. I wrote a nonfiction book about princesses, and it's ranking on the first page of Google. Check this out. We'll go through a couple of these. Take a look. Now we've got an awesome looking PowerPoint presentation. Wow, this is looking good. Okay, we took the description off of Amazon that we already wrote. We put it in a notepad, transferred it from the notepad into PowerPoint. We took a few minutes to add some images so that it looks good. Now we need to record. So now you don't have to worry because you can do this all with free tools, and at the end I'll tell you about a free software you can use, right? But in this case I would just open up Camtasia, right? But I'm going to come right down here, and at the bottom where it says slideshow, I'm going to hit slideshow. And of course you want to have your video the right, you want to have your video settings right, your screen resolution correct, and all that good stuff, okay? Let's say that we've done all of that. Now that we've got our screen resolution correct, so we have a crisp, good video, now it's time to record our video. So you open up Camtasia, maybe you open up, some video editing software that you can record with on your computer. Now, and this is what we're going to do. This would only take you a couple of minutes, okay? I won't go through the whole thing, but just to give you an idea, screen's ready, PowerPoint's ready, now I'm getting ready to record. I got my glass of water, clear my throat, and I'm ready to go. I turn on my recording, and I go. Pineville, Louisiana life coach, Bert Richard, authored, created for success. His no-nonsense, realistic approach is refreshing and eye-opening. Not only is he a successful life coach, but he's also a motivational speaker, pastor, and answering some of those tough life questions like, is there more to this life? What do I have to offer? Why am I here? Well, while reading Created for Success, you'll relate to the wonderful stories inside. Stories from real-life events where an unscheduled life coaching session occurs. Bert calls these divine appointments. To the wonderful analogies to help us understand a bit more about ourselves. I have no doubt these stories will make you smile, laugh, and tug on your heartstrings. Inside Created for Success, Bert reveals some secrets for creating success. Regardless of where you live, what you do, or who you are, you'll benefit from the life coaching principles you'll discover. Listen to what some folks are saying about Created for Success. Bam. And I'll stop there. And then, of course, I got some testimonies in there so that people can actually see testimonies, because testimonies are powerful. Now, you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot actually use a review, right? If you use a review, that goes against Amazon's terms of conditions, right? But that's okay if you have a testimony or anything from family or customer that sent you a testimony to your email, you can use that. Or how about just rewriting your testimonial so it's not exactly like you see on Amazon? So people actually get to see the testimonies, right? So that's awesome. You put in testimonies for people to see. Now, do you see how easy this is? You don't have to get in front of a camera. You actually read the script straight from your screen, and bam, you create a video. Now, at this point in time, you can edit that video, then upload that video to YouTube, right? And that's when it really gets amazing, right? So then you can upload that video to YouTube. Now, let's kind of back up. And let me go back to my presentation here. All right. We've now uploaded this bad boy to YouTube, right? And what we did, we just created the video, and I just showed you, right? I just showed you how to create the video, and now at this point, you would upload that video to YouTube, and I just showed you how we did that right when we first got started, okay? Now, check this out. The question is, whenever you upload this to Google, right, how can this, and the question you got to ask yourself, okay, well, Bert, this sounds really cool. We upload to YouTube. We immediately get some ranking, right? And, of course, a lot of it just almost always you can get ranking. I mean, there's been times I've gotten ranking in 11 minutes, in 13 minutes. Rankings so quick that it just kind of like blows your mind, right? Because you're amazed at how fast some of the actual rankings occur. So let me kind of give you an matter of fact, just kind of give you an idea, just to kind of show you, right? Whoops, come back up here. Today, as I was kind of doing a little bit of promotion on that book. Here's the actual Kindle book that I promoted today, and I promoted it for Life Coach in Kinder, Louisiana, and it ranked, if you take a look at that, 13 minutes. That's something I put up today. In 13 minutes, that baby ranked on the first page of Google, and I actually showed you that example a little bit earlier. Matter of fact, let me kind of pull that up just so that you can see. Take a look right here. Life Coach in Kinder, Louisiana. Take a look right here. This was 3 hours ago. Of course, I need to refresh my screen because this has been sitting here for about an hour maybe. And if I go ahead and refresh that screen, take a look. Life Coach in Kinder, Louisiana. This was 4 hours ago. A video just like the one that I just did for you. Take a look. 2 minutes ago, this was uploaded. Wow. Okay. Now, there's always this question, well, Bert, that's pretty cool. You mean you did a video and it uploaded today? You're absolutely right. I did a video and it uploaded today. Now, that, my friend, is cool. Now, a lot of times it will happen immediately, right? Too many times, many times it happens while I'm on the webinar, okay? Of course, that just all depended on if the Google gods are in our favor. But take a look. Now, you get your video ranking, right? 4 hours ago. That ranked today, okay? Now, the question you got to ask yourself, man, this is cool. Oh, the question that people are always asking, well, Bert, that sounds good, but really, how long, I mean, what, is the thing only going to be there for a couple of hours? Is it only going to be there a couple of days? How long did this stay? Well, let's take a look at this. Remember, Personalized Princess book, this is real tough market because I'm competing with Disney World, right? But I'm on the first page of Google, and take a look. Have been there since May 10th, okay? May 10th. Wow. So my Princess book has been there since May 10th on the first page. Well, take a look at Life Coach. That's in Louisiana, May 21, May 11. But let's go take a look at some of these others, like, you know, this is copy and paste legal forms, and take a look. It's been there since January 1. January 1 of 2012. Do you see how powerful this is? This stuff not only sticks, but it begins climbing to the top of Google. Take a look at this. March 9th of 2012 for something that has 1 billion results. 1 billion results. You would expect it would take you months and months to rank to page 2. Guess what? March 9th, we're already on page 2, and it will continue to climb. Now, look at this. Some really old ones. Hospital CFO, June 13th. We are talking about almost a year. We're talking about, in another week, we're talking about a year that this has been on the first page of Google. Now, that's awesome. So, that's powerful. This stuff, not only does it stick, but it continues to climb, and you can do it with so many things regardless of whether you're talking about the offline marketing niche, if you're talking about your book on Kindle, if you're talking about just a generic affiliate product like WP Headline, and you've got 7 million results right here, you're still on the first page of Google. Wow. Okay. Question here. How can creating great content result in fast cash for you? Okay? Well, here's what I discovered. I found out that if you learn how to create great content, okay? If you learn how to create great content and you combine it with video, well, you'll never want for money ever again. Why? Because you'll get that amazing traffic that's on the first page of Google. Once people find out how good your content is, well, then people are going to just be like begging for your services, right? You'll be busy. Not to mention the hordes of traffic that you're going to get, the customers you're going to get simply because you're on the first page of Google. Now, here's something that you just really got to bring up, right? Here we are, we're talking about the first page of Google, and some of these things are like not on the first page. Some of these things are like down here toward the bottom maybe. Take a look at, Life Coach in Louisiana. Even though it's way down here like 6 or 7, if it's 6 or 7, when someone sees a video, what's the first thing people do? Interactive part right here. When someone sees a video on the first page of Google, tell me, what do you do when you see a video on the first page of Google? Give me your answer. That's right. Randy says you ignore everything else. You're right. But Troy says it catches your eye. Earl says, click. That's right. You can't help it. When you see a video on the first page of Google and you've typed in this keyword, you can't help. You scroll down, you go, click, right? I mean, that thing sticks out like a raisin in a bowl of milk. I mean, a video will just jump out at you. That is the power of video. Now, take a look. That's what everybody does. They go click, so let's click, right? So if we click, then, of course, it brings us right to YouTube. When it brings us to YouTube, this is probably a huge mistake that so many people make, okay? All right, Internet, we're in Louisiana. Give us high-speed Internet. Yeah, and you do need to have a good thumbnail selected, okay? And guess what? We talk about all that good stuff. Well, check it out. We're going to YouTube here, and my Internet wants to kind of be funny today. But guess what? When you do go to YouTube, let me refresh that page. So hopefully it looks like the usual YouTube page. Bam, there we go. Take a look. Here we are, life coach in New Orleans, Louisiana. Now, people will immediately go to your page or go to that video to watch it. Bam, let me stop it right there. Now, what's the first thing that you see right below the video? Wow, look. There's the link to promote my book on Amazon. Not to mention, you need to have a strong call to action at the end that tells them, click on the link below the end. Wow. Okay, so yes, indeed, I'm going to teach you exactly how to do this step by step. Now, of course, I showed you real quick today, and, of course, as long as GoToWebinar gods are good, you're going to get the replay, right? But it's important that you do this the right way, because just one mistake inside YouTube could cause your video not to rank, okay? And so you got to go in and know how to discover how to, well, did I make a mistake? You know, is my video going to rank? You need to know how to go in and find out how to correct the mistake if you have one, okay? So, important, right? Let's go take a look. Let's go back in here because we went over into, bear with me there. Let me go into, here we are at Amazon, and we loaded our video up right here. Let's refresh our page. Now, I've always promoted my book, and I've always put my Amazon link in my YouTube, at the bottom of my YouTube video. How else are people going to get there? Now, really, you need to obviously do a little bit more, and I talk about that, you know, affiliate links. Google doesn't like affiliate links, so it's better if you use a redirect. That's even better, right? And then you don't even have to worry about if for some reason Amazon changes things on you, and if Amazon says you can't use your link, I don't know why they would, but if for some reason they don't, then you can use a redirect. Several things that you can do. There's free tools, but I talk about all of that stuff. Well, for whatever reason, this bad boy is not wanting to come up like I want it to come up. All right, thank you for high-speed internet. All right, so here's our video that's actually there, right? And, of course, you know, the first thing you want to do is you want to like this bad boy. You want to actually go in there. You want to share your video immediately. You know, go and share it on Facebook or something, right? Go and share it just so that you can, you know, share it on your Facebook so you can actually start getting some traffic to it, right? So we'll go and share that thing. Let's see if we can locate that. Got so much stuff open. Yeah, there we go. All right. So that's the kind of stuff you want to do. And that's all that kind of stuff is really like common sense stuff, right? Load your video to YouTube. Share it on YouTube. Share it on Facebook. Make sure that you like it. Get a couple of your friends to like it, right? But even if you did none of that stuff, it will quickly get placed on the first page of Google. And I'm going to address all of these questions toward the end, okay? So I'm going to make sure to address all the questions that are coming up here because I can see there's lots of questions. All right, so let me go back here. So the question is, people begin to find out how great your content is. You get hordes of traffic, right, because you're on the first page of Google. Now, here's just some ideas. Okay, Bert, this is really cool, man. Wow, cool. I can get on the first page of Google, and I can do it like awesome fast, right? I mean, you've already shown us one that you did today. What are some other ways I can monetize what you're teaching me today? Well, guess what? You can actually put videos up there, and because it's so important to write unique content, it's so important to write great content. I mean, we've already found out, especially with Panda, with Penguin, if you have PLR, Amazon's going to slap you, Google's going to slap you, it's not going to do any good. When you begin writing great content and you combine that with video, wow, get out of town. The stuff that you can do as a guest blogger, for free reports, for ebooks. Hey, the offline client is a gold mine if you like doing things with offline clients, right? Promoting them. What you can do to get traffic to your website. If you have a website for your book, right, which is cool, you ought to have a website for your book, and I'm presently building one because that's a new book, Creative for Success, so I'm presently building a Creative for Success website. Hey, what can you do for affiliate sites and affiliate promotions? What about product review sites? How about AdSense sites? If you got your video on the first page of Google, guess what? If you do, you'll never want for money ever again simply by creating great content and video. Now, here's an example of one student who took action with exactly what I taught him, right? Watch this. Phil here said, Bert, man, he said, I just purchased your course, and he says, I've been watching the videos. Obviously, you've been in the trenches. You've done this stuff. Wow, I just picked up my first big-ticket client, and it's for $3,400 a month. That's Phil, $3,400 a month. Not one time. He picked up an offline client, $3,400 a month just to rank his website on the first page of Google, and he's doing it all through video. Exactly what I showed you today. Hey, check out this guy. This is an awesome story. Jason here says, after going through Bert's Content is King course, man, I feel like I'm in a whole new world. I'm empowered to put whatever content I want to write about and have it on the first page of Google. He says the proof's in the pudding. You can see my videos are plastered all over Google's first page. Wow. Okay. Here's the question you got to ask yourself, right? If you take action on what you learned today, what I've shown you today, can you, right? I know the wheels are turning. Can you take this valuable training and can you make money? Can you apply what I've shown you, right? I mean, if I can do it, and I'm no internet marketing guru, if Phil can do it, if Jason can do it, well, guess what? You can do it too, okay? Now, if you take action today, I'm going to show you step by step an easy way to combine great content. Now, you got to know how to create that great content, and if you don't know how, I'll teach you step by step. Guess what? You need to be able to transform that great content into video, just like I showed you today, and how easy it is to transform great content into video and get it ranking on page 1 of Google. All right? Now, your mission, if you choose to accept it, that's right. Colette brings up, hey, since Google owns YouTube, right, then you'll have a great chance of getting your videos on the first page of Google, right? So if I understand you there, now and that's what's cool. See, Google owns YouTube. Why? Because Google loves video. So since Google loves video, your videos almost immediately get ranked. Immediately. Now, your mission, if you choose to accept it, here's what you're going to do, okay? This is what you're going to learn. You're going to learn step-by-step video instruction. I want to show you, okay, exactly how to do what we talked about today. You're going to be able to stream videos in the members area, but maybe you're like me and you have that slow internet. But guess what? You're also going to get downloaded MP4 videos, MP3 audios, PDFs, smartphone videos. If you transit back and forth and you're on the bus or on the train or you got those long vehicle rides, hey, smartphone videos, download them to your iPhone and listen or watch them while you travel, as long as you're not driving. All right, you're going to get everything you need. I'm talking about step-by-step mind maps, the cheat sheets. You're going to learn how to create content in any topic, any niche, how to immediately write PLR, because you cannot, and I stress, cannot use PLR for any books. You can't use PLR even for a website. Google hates PLR, okay? So you need to make sure that you got tons of PLR. How do you use it? I'll show you how to quickly rewrite it. Now this is what's real important right here. How to keyword your article, okay? How to keyword your article so that the keywords are in the right place. Here's what I discovered in my research with Penguin, okay? With the latest Penguin update that hurt so many people. If you over-optimize, you won't get ranked, okay? You will not get ranked if you're over-optimized. So you need to know about the Penguin update. Guess what? This week, we're putting an update inside the members area about the Penguin update. Hey, you're going to learn all about the 11 keyword secrets. You're going to learn about my great headlines formula, because regardless of whether it's a video, whether it's a book, I don't care what it is, your headline sells, and you need to know how to do headlines. If you're writing articles, now you know what? A lot of people don't write articles anymore because guess what? The panda kind of killed articles, but articles are a great way to get backlinks to your videos. What I showed you today, the majority of the time, your videos will rank on the first page of Google without ever getting a backlink. But for some of those tougher markets, the healthcare niche, very tough market, guess what? 5 backlinks, that sucker climbed to the first page of Google in 72 hours. So understand, in more competitive markets, it may not take 24 hours. It might take 2 or 3 days, but when you learn how to build a couple of backlinks and you're writing press releases or articles, and I show you how to do that and where to submit them, wow. Now your videos begin climbing, and it's important you know how to do that, okay? Hey, we're doing ongoing training, and you have access to recorded trainings inside the members-only area. And then, hey, if you like bonuses, say I like bonuses. Do you like bonuses? Tell me you like bonuses. Put yes in the question box if you like bonuses. Tons of awesome bonuses, right? Yes, Tony says yes. Yes, Randy says yes, bonuses. Yes, Judy says bonuses. Hey, inside I give you bonuses, right? Content creation expert interviews. There's interviews from a couple of content creation experts inside you get to listen to that talk about content. Hey, if you like writing, and obviously you do, you wouldn't be a Kindle author. How about taking some of that content and selling it to people who need content? If you know how to write great content, you got hordes of people can't wait to buy your content because they don't know how to write content. But yet you do now, because I'm going to show you how, right? Hey, what if you're busy and you need to outsource this stuff? I'm going to show you how to outsource it so that your outsourcer can do this, and I give you the right to let one outsourcer inside your members area, okay? And then there's more bonuses in there from John S. Rhodes, who's one of our content creation experts. He says, Bert, I love this so much, I want to give away a bonus. So he gave away a bonus inside, and his bonus is how you can rewrite PLR in under 7 minutes. Wow, okay? Now, you get lifetime upgrades, lifetime access, and that alone is priceless, okay? Priceless. Now, most importantly, here's the biggie. You're going to learn how to become a content transformer, how to take content, just like we did today, that you already have on Amazon, on your book, and how to take and turn it, transform it into a video so that you can become a content, so you can get on the first page of Google, right? How you can do that. And get on the first page of Google crazy fast, right? Now, take a look at it. What is this really worth? If you broke it down, right? It's worth a lot. Hey, it's worth way more than this. I just ran out of room. But you're going to get the step-by-step video instructions, not some long, boring PDF. But if you like learning from a PDF so you can take notes, that's in there as well. downloadable MP4s, MP3s, smartphone videos, how to become a content transformer, bonuses inside. Hey, there's the content selling site that's golden. Wow, okay? Real value if you bought this piece by piece, $623, but not for you because I want to help you out. Today, we only talked about one awesome Kindle video technique, how you can take and transform, how you can take your book on Kindle and transform it into a video so you can get massive traffic to your book and start making some money from your book. Hey, and many, many other things. Today, we only showed you one awesome video technique. So the question is, how can you get a hold of this awesome course? Well, simple. You go to workingwithbert.com/webinar swaps. And I'm going to take and put that inside the question box so that you can have that link, because people are already asking, where's the link? Just give me the link. So there's the link right there, okay? There's the link. Let me know if you got the link. You want to go to workingwithbert.com/webinar swaps. Got it, got it, got it. All right. Now, I'm going to answer some questions right here. Don says, I'm a retired professional journalist and film editor. Why should I buy your program? Don, if you can get on the first page of Google in 24 hours, if you can get on the first page of Google in 72 hours, you don't need this. But if you want to get massive amounts of traffic to whatever you're promoting, if you want to learn the secret to getting your book on the first page of Google, that's why you need this, especially since you're retired, because I'm going to show you ways that you can create a video once and keep making money again and again and again. So that answers your question. Okay? And yes, inside the members area, Brian, I show you step by step how to create the videos in PowerPoint, because if you don't understand PowerPoint, you need to know how to do that. But most importantly, hey, you don't want to create a blank PowerPoint. You want to be able to create a PowerPoint that's got your own header, that you can brand with your own logo, that you can put your URL in there, and you got to have a strong call to action. You got to have a strong call to action. Somewhere at the very end of that video, you want to tell them, click on the link below this video, okay? So you want to make sure that you go to workingwithbert.com/webinar swaps so that you can see the amazing deal that you're going to get. And look, this is bargain price because you can get it every day for $147, going up real soon to $197 because of the massive upgrades that we've done. So jump on that, okay? Now, let me take a look at some of these other questions in here. Can you use this with a Mac and OpenOffice? Yes, you can, Nano, okay? I've got tons of students who are using a Mac, and on Mac, they're using what's called Keynote, okay? And yes, tons of my students are using OpenOffice because it's free, and they're using OpenOffice to do exactly what I've shown you today, okay? Now, also, remember I told you, if you can hang in there with me to the very end, I got something I want to just share with you, okay? Because this is powerful, okay? For those people that jump on this and invest today, they see the value in this, and they see how they can get massive traffic to their ebooks. Well, when you invest today, I came out with an awesome, awesome course, brand spanking new, last week, okay? Well, 2 weeks ago now. Awesome course, and if you invest today, I'm going to absolutely just give it to you, okay? So if you invest today, how would you like to get Content is King free? Now, not only are we going to have a members-only webinar special the first week of July. So when you invest, we're going to have a members-only webinar. It's going to give you time to get in there, learn some stuff, but maybe you want some one-on-one help. You don't understand something. We'll have a members-only webinar first week of July where I can answer all of your questions. And the question is, how would you like to get this free? Well, guess what? On the Q&A, I'm going to show you how you can do everything, right? From plain Jane to fancy Nancy, how to really spruce up your PowerPoint, how to rank your video for more than one keyword, right? The secret to evaluating your competition. Hey, how to insert video and much, much more. But how could you get this for free? Would you like to get this for free? Sure you would. Well, when you invest today, I'm going to give you the brand new course that just came out a couple of weeks ago. It's called 24-Hour Fast Cash. Okay. Now, this is only available to Rich and his webinar swaps. Okay. I did not give this to anyone else because this just came out. Okay. You're going to get 24-hour fast cash. And guess what? Here's a testimonial that I got today from one of the students who took action. Anna here says, I know you're busy, Bert, but I wanted to send this to you. I attached an image. It just went live today, and it's still early, but I wanted to give you some stats. I know it's only 2 sales, $58, but that's huge to me. Well, moments before our webinar, Anna Skyped me, and she says, Bert, it ain't even been 24 hours yet, and it's up to 4 sales. I got $119.85. Guess what? Anna just got her Content is King course free. She paid for it simply by doing exactly what I showed her in 24-hour fast cash. Now, that is cool. She's $19 ahead of the game. Anthony, good question. Go to workingwithbert.com, webinar swaps, and he says, what about a guarantee? Hey, this is 100% risk-free. If for whatever reason you just don't like my Cajun accent, hey, all you got to do is send an email to support@workingwithbert.com. You send an email to me, and I'm going to put that in the chat box so you'll have it handy. Support@workingwithbert.com. Say, hey, I would just like a refund. No hassles, no questions, and I'll give you 100% money back guarantee, okay? But I have very few people that ever ask for a refund. Why? Because they immediately begin making money right off the bat simply because they do exactly as I show them inside the members area. Just like Anna right here. $119 in less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours she made this. Can you do the same? Well, sure you can. But only if you go to workingwithbert.com/webinar swaps. Okay? Now, people are asking, if we need help, what about support? Hey, of course, I'm real. Support, you normally get an answer in a few hours, but always give me 24 hours. If it's the weekend, well, it might be 48 hours, but most of the time, hardly ever has anyone had to wait more than 24 hours. Support is top notch, okay? So you just send a ticket, you just send an email to support@workingwithbert.com inside the members area. Matter of fact, it would probably be a good time to go take a look inside the members area so that you'll have an idea of what the members area actually looks like, okay? So right here you want to go to, and here is exactly, if you go to workingwithbert.com/webinar swaps, then you have the webinar swaps only page, okay? And yes, there will be a replay with this going out shortly, okay? Let's take a quick look at the members area. Here's the members area right here. Content is king, okay? Content is king. There's the members area. Immediately after you invest, you get an email. You want to make sure you check your PayPal email address. That's where it's going to go, all right? And guess what? You log into the members area. Once you log in, and I want to say thank you. So many people are saying, I'm in. Okay, I got it. I'm in. Can't wait to get started. Once you log into the members area, then depending on what product you have, you just simply scroll down to right here. Content is king. You scroll down to Content is king, and then you click on the Getting Started link. You click on Getting Started, and it's going to bring you right inside the members area. Now, as you can see, inside the members area right here, any webinar training that we do, members only webinar, okay? You're going to see the link right here, okay? Our next members only webinar is Tuesday, July 3rd, and you'll see a registration link right here. Let me turn off that video right there. All right. Members only webinar will show up right here, okay? And that way you can log in. You can come right here and you can take a look at the training. And in the training, tons of training, bonuses, webinar replays. Hey, when you invest, you're automatically an immediate affiliate, and so you can take a look, and if you decide, hey, this is awesome, I'm going to promote it, you can promote it, okay? But look at the trainings, bonuses, scroll down, and take a look. Right here at the top, Kindle Video Strategy. You can take a look at the Kindle Video Strategy right here. You can take a look at the Penguin Update, which is not there yet, but it's a placeholder. That update will be there in about this week, 2 or 3 days. I've got all the information. I'm sticking it in there. You'll see the Penguin Update. Extremely, you're going to want to know about the Penguin Update. Okay, that hurt a lot of people. And guess what? All the information down here, step by step, it's going to show you how to create that content step by step. If you're not sure how to create content, where to research it, how to create it, okay? Now, down at the end, how to take that content and turn it into traffic-sucking videos, okay? So you want to make sure that you take a look at that. And lots of other great stuff inside the members area, right? And guess what? I'm easy to get a hold of. At the bottom of the page, it tells you, look, contact me here. Contact my email at support right here. So you never have to worry. There's even my Skype number, okay? So everything is available so you don't ever have to worry. I'm here to help you inside the members area, inside the training. Let me come down here to some of this awesome training just to kind of give you an idea. We'll go right in here to step 9, where step 9 really talks about taking and turning your content into video. And down at the bottom, this is what's real important. Comments. Look at that. 84 comments. I'm inside the members area all the time. Make sure that if you have a question, leave a question inside the members area. And I say leave it inside here so that other people can learn from your question. So lots of great comments inside here. Always answering questions, okay? Yes, Brian, you will also get this information in PDF form as well, okay? Please understand, bear with me, as I update, then I have to update the PDFs as well. So some of the PDFs may not be available, and because I'm constantly updating so we can stay on top of Google. Google makes changes, and guess what? Guess what? In here, since I'm teaching you the right way, you don't have to worry about your stuff ever getting de-indexed. I show you the right way, but I'm always on top of it, adding updates, always trying to find better techniques, finding better ways to get your videos to rank instantly, okay? So there you go. So extremely important that you go and take a look at that. Okay, where do you need to go? Simply go to workingwithbert.com/webinar swaps so that you can invest. Remember, when you invest, you're going to get 24-hour fast cash video series, brand new. Thank you, Brian. Brian says, I'm in. I'm in. I want to thank everybody. I'm in. Fantastic. This is awesome, okay? 24-hour fast cash is yours just because, well, you held on to the very end. I promised you an awesome bonus at the end, okay? So when you invest, you're going to get 24-hour fast cash. And if you do like Anna here, she made her money $119.85 in 24 hours, okay? So if you haven't gotten your login details, please make sure. Tony says, I'm in too. I'm in. Ian says, I'm in, okay? Check your PayPal email. And look, if you've got one of those, check your spam. Sometimes it falls into the spam, okay? Crazy spam filter, right? Check your spam and make sure that it didn't fall into the spam filter. Fantastic. 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 Look at all the great comments. I'm in. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, let me take a look. Let me address some of these questions. Okay, fantastic. Was this like awesome, right? Okay, the phone number's inside the members area, okay? Phone number's inside the members area, okay? Because I only want you giving me a call if you're a member, okay? So go to workingwithbert.com/webinar swaps. Let's take a look at some of these questions right here. Any question? Let's take a quick look. Thanks, I'm in.
You know, Bert, you haven't heard my 2 cents yet. You ready for my 2 cents?
Hey, let me hear it. Yes, Rich, I'm ready for your 2 cents.
Yeah, first of all, I'm sitting here. A, I'm used to the Cajun accent, so I did understand everything you said. B, I didn't mind the up-tempo and the excitement because I got excited. I did not fall asleep throughout this entire workshop. The third thing is everything that you say makes sense. But aside from all of that, I've broken down everything that you've included, and it comes out to about, well, you said 12 bonuses. It comes out to about $8 per bonus. Now, folks, you've gone through exactly what Bert has explained on what you're going to get for the bonuses. And each one of these bonuses, can you believe if you were to buy those individually, would be $8? Can you imagine the amount of knowledge that you are going to receive for $8 per bonus? When you spend money on yourself, money that's well worth it, for $8, what you're going to get, these bonuses deliver beyond expectations. And then, oh my God, then throw in content is king. It's like content is king is free. Bert, how do you do this? I'm sitting here. I'm absolutely in awe. Now, folks, you know me, and I don't stroke you because I've only been doing this internet marketing business for just a little over a year. And I'm a newbie as well, and I don't mind being called a newbie. I have to tell you, knowledge is power. You've heard that before. Knowledge is power. But more importantly, it's the use of that knowledge that is the power. And when you take everything that you have presented today from Bert and you put that into action and you do actually do that, well, like you saw the young lady who actually was $19 ahead, who basically in the first 24 hours spent invested $97 in herself, and she turned around and she made a $19 profit. Now, all of a sudden she's ahead, $19, spending $8. If you break it down, $8 per bonus, 12 bonuses including the support, then you're getting content is king for free. Now, let me tell you why I'm interested in this. For those of you who know that I've written this book, the most shameless plug here, sorry, Bert, Richard, the most stolen, borrowed jokes in the history of the internet. And it's going to be on Amazon on the 15th. What I learned tonight on ranking myself with just amazing how easy it is to do with Camtasia or whatever program you're using, OpenOffice or PowerPoint, by using these basics that Bert reminds us of. Oh my God, that was worth the price of admission, folks. $97. You know, they say what's good isn't cheap and what's cheap isn't good, but I have to tell you what you're getting here is great content. Every one of these bonuses, Bert broke it down. He said it's worth $647. We've all heard these webinars before, and everybody likes to present retail price. Well, I've never bought a car retail. Oh, that's a lie. I did buy one once retail. But most of the time, we like to get a value. We like to get a discount. But what you're getting here is you're getting a discount from $647. You're basically saving about $547. By saving this $547, I don't know what you would do to spend the money. What I've just broken down is my time. How much is my time worth? What Bert has showed us today is showed us how easily we can manage our time, putting together with ease how to rank your book and how to become number one and how to become on the front page of Google. You know, you would pay somebody $97 to do this. All this information you're going to get, you're going to be getting the information you need so you can go ahead and you can do this, and yet it's $97, something that you would spend in a heartbeat. If you came to me and said, Rich, I want you to promote my book, get it to be number one on Google, here's $100. Okay, heck yeah. What would I do? I go right to Bert's course. Just think, if I do that with one person, and you know, to be a consultant and to help somebody else is the most satisfying thing. Bert's a pastor, and it seems like that his goal in life, under the direction of, and I bring up religion because I believe the Lord leads and directs us in everything we do in life, and I don't believe that he led Pastor Bert to us by mistake. So please, if there was one time that you wanted to take a shot at investing in yourself, take the $97 and put it in your PayPal, take it from your PayPal account, get this course, and try it for 30 days. If you don't like it, Bert will give you your money back. Pastor Bert will give you your money back. And you know what? I believe him. Everything that I've heard today, I believe. And you know what? People buy on emotions. People buy on feelings. People buy if they like you. I like Bert. I'm sure most of you like Bert. For those of you who like Bert, like yourself even better. Step to the plate, $97, invest in yourself, break it down. It comes out to about $8 per bonus, and you get the content in his King video series absolutely free. I can't think of a reason not to buy. Bert, everybody, quite a few people said, I'm in. I see Brian says I got a receipt for my purchase, and you're going to have to deal with him going, oh my, man, all right, you are my customer. I am going to take care of you. Support is king. If you have a good support system, which it seems like Bert does, he said within 24 hours, hold him to that. If he doesn't do that for you within 30 days, it's free. Get your money back and look at everything that you've learned. Because you know what? You'll at least retain something. Now, am I saying at the end of 30 days, cash it in? No. Bert told you earlier, people don't cash it in. Why? Because it's quality. What's good isn't cheap. What's cheap isn't good. And today, you are getting a very reasonable amount of not only product, but you're getting everything you need to get you ranked #1 on Google. $97. Bert, I'm trying to think of a reason not to buy, and I can't think of one. Can you give me a reason not to buy, please? Do you have one?
Rich, there's one reason. You know, you said it earlier. You know, I hear it all the time. Knowledge is power. Not true. Applied knowledge is power. If you're not going to do anything with it, don't waste my time or yours. Now, if you want to make money, just like you saw Anna, then you need to buy now. But let me tell you one real reason why you don't want to waste time. Take a look at your screen right here. This offer expires June 12th at midnight. Okay, Tuesday, right? You've got 7 days. I wouldn't wait 7 days. I don't know why you would. But I know that some people, you know, you got to wait for payday and all that good stuff. Hey, I understand. This is available for $97 only to Rich and the Webinar Swaps family. After that, it goes back up to $147, soon to go up to $197 because of the updates. So, you know what? Do like Anna. Get it for free. You're going to get 24-hour fast cash. Use that strategy. Make money in 24 hours. Bam, this is free. Guess what? I just paid her $19. You could say, right? She's $19 ahead of the game. Get out of town. That is awesome, Rich. I don't know why anybody wouldn't. That always amazes me. But, you know, I realize people look for those magic bullets. Hey, this is real work. But it's real. It shows you what you can do. How many of y'all, here's something I just thought about, Rich. How many of y'all watched that movie? It was called Soul Surfer. Awesome movie. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Rich, did you watch that movie called Soul Surfer?
No, I only watched Back to the Future.
It was about this girl that's a surfer.
Sorry about that. I mean,
Soul Surfer. It's about this girl. True story. It's based on a true story. She's a surfer. I mean, she was going pro, and a shark bit her arm off, okay? Terrible tragedy. But, you know, she went through a tough time, and after she healed up, she says, you know, she goes to her dad, and she says, I need some help. And he says, it's going to be tough. And he says, I'm not looking for, you know, he says it's not going to be easy. He said, it's not going to be easy. And her reply was remarkable. I'm not looking for easy. I'm looking for possible. Folks, that's what I showed you today. Hey, it really is kind of easy, especially after you do this. But this is possible. No magic bullets here, Rich.
I'm in awe. I'm enthralled. You know what? $147 would not scare me either, and neither would $199, because you've justified a value. You've gone beyond expectations. You've delivered. Now, Rich, Oh my God, it just rolls off your lips. You sound like a car salesman. Folks, I'm not a car salesman. I'll tell you what I am. I'm an excited guy who's justifying a value here, and I'm telling you, here's an opportunity for me to take this knowledge, use this knowledge, and get my book #1 on Google. Now, you know me. I'm here every night, every week. You will follow me because I want you to buy my book. I'm going to use Bert's system. I'm going to step to the plate, and I'm going to invest $97 in myself. And what you're going to see is you're going to see on YouTube, probably right around the 15th of June, you're going to see a video starring Rich Wilens and the book entitled The Most Stolen / Borrowed Jokes in the History of the Internet. You mark my words, folks, I am going to take advantage of Bert today. You should too. And because I'm going to take advantage of Bert today, I feel blessed that I am going to get all of these bonuses on top of a great product. Because I have to tell you, you've heard this from me before, and I'm not stroking you, the product sells itself. The product alone is worth the $97. There's no way that you can get the quality of what you got here and justify such a value of what it's going to do for you forever, especially if you continue to write content after content after content. The man is going to show you how to take PLR, which is hated by the Google gods, and he's going to show you how to make it right to where you're beloved. We all want to be beloved, and that's just one part of it. When you look through everything here, Bert, I don't mean that's a lie. I'm jumping on the coattails. $97. Count me in. So how many count me ins does that make? It makes a whole bunch of them. I can tell. I can see it. Thank you, folks, very, very much for not only participating here at Webinar Swaps and taking advantage of this great deal, but I know Bert's pleased. He must be ecstatic. Pastor Bert, am I lying? Are you ecstatic? Can I have some excitement in the voice, please? Get off the lethargic monotone and step up and show me just a little bit of excitement.
Man, if you're not careful, I'll start preaching down here, and we'll start. We don't want to start jumping pews and shouting hallelujah, do you?
Well, I don't mind if you shout hallelujah or not, because I have to tell you that what you have for us today, hallelujah. I mean, if it's the Lord's curse, may he smite me with it, and may I never recover. Oh my God!
Get out of town. Look out! I think Rich is converted. He's going to start preaching right now, folks.
I have to tell you, you have converted me, and you've converted me not by you, not by your excitement, not by this entire hour of presentation, but you've converted me because you've delivered beyond expectation. The product is what sells. Bert, I love you. You're kind of cute. Great wife. I wish you the best. But all I care about really is the product. That's a lie. I care about the customer support. So on top of that, I'm going to care about you. I love you, Bert. Thanks for the great deal. You're an
awesome stuff. Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing to me. You know, I just absolutely love helping people. And what really, really blows me away is when my students send me testimonies just like you saw today from Anna. You know, there was a question here. Well, what was Anna promoting? Was she promoting her own product? Did she have to create a product? No, she didn't. She simply, inside the members area, I give several places away where to go and get the product. And I tell them where to go and get it. And here's what's really cool. Everything from fast cash to very long-term cash, right? Because you want to make money long-term as well. And so she promoted a product that she can make money with immediately because she says, Bert, I got to have money now. And I says, okay, go right here, do this, do that, get back to me, let me know how much you make. Bam, 24 hours, she got back. She says, Bert, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It was exciting because the first one was, you know, she emails me, I got 2 sales. I know 2's not much, but it's huge, you know. And then she, you know, a few hours later, Bert, it's up to 4 sales. And so, I mean, it was like seconds before the webinar. She says, Bert, I just got another one, 5 sales. So it's going up, and it's amazing. I hate because I get excited, and I don't want it to be like oh, no, this is hype. No, this is awesome. It ain't hype. It works. And Anna is making money simply by doing exactly what I show her, watching the videos. And, you know, to her, she's like, this is huge. For years, I've looked for a way to make money, and this works. That is what makes me feel good.
And that's what makes me feel good. I don't know about Anna, but if she's making money, I feel good for her. And, you know, I hate this term when people say to me, you know, well, good for you when you say something to them. Of course it's good for me. You didn't have to say that. But yet, Anna, good for you. I'm glad you're making the money. I haven't made any money yet, so it's not good for me. But I'm going to tell you, I am going to make some money doing this. And, you know, Bert, between you and me and everybody here who's left in the Webinar Swaps audience, I am going to be a superstar with my book. Okay, Delusions of Grandeur, I really have just, a tiny bit of it. But I really believe that my book is going to be successful. I believe because the opposite of not believing it, oh, my book sucks, you know, it's never going to sell, or, hey, this is the greatest joke book ever. And that's the attitude that I choose. When I combine that with the quality of work that I'm going to put into this, and you're going to see it, folks, I'm in, Bert. You're going to give me that, you're going to get me that material, and I'm going to be your superstar endorsement that the FTC is talking about. When they talk about endorsements and testimonials, that's going to be an actual quality, I've done the work testimonial from a superstar who wrote the book, shameless plug here, The Most Stolen / Borrowed Jokes in the History of the Internet. Thank you very much. Thank you. I always try the veal. Bert, I got to tell you, what a great webinar. You know, again, another benchmark presentation. We only bring the best, folks. And what do you say we give Bert a nice hand? Can we type in yes? Thank you very much. Great job, Bert. I love you. Love your show. You know, Kate says I need to make money, so I'm going to get this. Yes, Judy. Nancy Spencer's just all kinds of exclamation points. I guess that means great job. Thank you. Awesome. You have a great accent. I personally, I couldn't hear it. Then again, I think all you other people have accents. Yuck, 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 yuck. Okay, the jokes are better in the book, folks. So anyway, you can buy either one. You can buy at the link that Bert has up there, or webinarswaps.com / Kindle Bert. It's all the same thing. So we're giving you that option. So anyway, if you haven't gotten your password, yes, Bert. Everybody's saying thank you very much. What do you say we give them the 2-minute Cliff Note version, and we'll let the folks get on with buying the product and starting to rank on Google #1 immediately.
Immediately. And I will be here tonight. You know, there's a couple of people, you know, can't find my password, whatever. I will be replying to tickets tonight, so you have nothing to worry, because I know people are like, I want to jump on this now. Don't worry. I'm here, and this is only available for a short time, so jump on it now. Remember, workingwithbert.com /webinar swaps, so that you can take and transform, regardless of what it is, your Kindle books, anything that you want. You're going to get all of the bonuses immediately as soon as you invest. It will automatically happen. Everything's set up on autopilot, so you'll find the bonuses as soon as you log into the members area.
And you're going to find me there, folks, as soon as we have on July 3rd, when we have our another workshop. I'm going to be there right with you, because Bert, you will take my testimonial and my endorsement, will you not?
You bet. I can't wait to hear your testimony. Can't wait to put a link up there to your video about your amazing joke book at Amazon.com.
What's it called? Oh, you don't remember? Here, let me tell you. It's The Most Stolen / Borrowed Jokes in the History of the Internet. And Bert, a requirement. I'm doing business with you tonight. You got to buy a book.
Hey, I love jokes. I can't wait to get one.
And you know what? You can even take my Mississippi joke and change it to Louisiana joke, because it'll all fit. About a couple of hundred.
You're going to love this. I mean, inside the members area, I didn't even tell y'all, but there's a bonus at the end. I call it my laugh bonus. Rich, wait till you get in. Go in there and immediately go watch the laugh bonus at the very end. I just absolutely love the laugh bonus, right? It's just my way of saying thank you. Life is too short. I believe in having fun while you learn to earn. You can check out the laugh bonus, and, hey, you might want to add it to your joke book there, Rich.
Yeah, okay, I'll tell you what. You teach how to get #1 to Google. Let me do the jokes. Fair enough? I'll do the jokes. Folks, what do you think? Did he come through beyond expectations? Can I get a 1? Come on, everybody do a one-handed clap by doing 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Fine. You guys don't have to listen to me. My kids don't listen to me. My dog doesn't listen to me. Why should you listen to me? All right, that's a little better. Thanks, Troy. Thanks, Ken. Wow, man, this is great. It looks to me like the replay is going to work. I don't know how it's going to happen once we do the rendering. But if you haven't purchased now, which you should, do not hold me personally responsible if I don't get this replay up, because it means God said, the Google God said, somebody said you did something wrong, and I'm the first one to admit that I did something wrong. So we will try to get the replay up. Bert, thanks a million. I called you Bert Richard, but I forgot. I didn't know you were Cajun because I can speak with a French accent, Mr. Richard. Bert Richard. Hey, where's the church, Bert? Come on, you a pastor at a church,
yep.
Or you just do it at
well. No, I do both. I do most of my pastoring now online. But there's a little bitty town, nobody's ever heard of it, I'm sure. It's called Mansoura, Louisiana.
Pineville?
It's not in Pineville. It's in Mansoura, Louisiana. About 200 or 300 people. There's a senior pastor there. I just assist over there, and then I do lots on the Internet. So that's where it's at, Mansoura, Louisiana.
Well, I'm going to overstep my bounds here because I don't really care because my owner's manual is the Old Testament, and I strongly believe that the Lord leads and directs us in everything we do in life. Do you not agree?
I agree completely, 100%.
And folks, do you not agree with me? Of course you do. Well, I don't think the Lord led you to us by mistake tonight.
Fantastic. Hey, look at the people saying, I agree.
Yes.
It says absolutely.
So anyway, thank you very much for everything. I promise you, you will not make a mistake. And if for some reason you think you do, or you've done, or you did, you got 30 days. No buyer's remorse here. It's not like buying a brown car when you really wanted the black car and you get it home. No buyer's remorse, $97, 30 days guarantee. #1, if you don't get #1 on Google, if you do everything word for word, as Bert says, yeah, you'll get your money back. He'll gladly give it back. If it doesn't work for you, there's no sense in keeping a product that you absolutely hate. But on the other hand, if you love it, don't forget to write the review of the book.
That's
because you
right.
should buy the book as well. And of course, you need to buy my book. Have I mentioned the name of my book yet? The most
I don't think so, Rich.
Yeah, it's the most stolen, borrowed jokes in the history of the Internet. And the video is going to be brought to you by Bert Richard because you know what? I hadn't even considered doing the video until I came on this webinar tonight. So awesome.
Now make sure. Do just like Anna. Get out there. Jump into Content is King. Jump on 24-hour Fast Cash. Send me a testimonial, right? Send me a little picture, a testimonial, so I can put it on the website. I want to hear your success story. I got tons of success stories, people that are amazed that they're finally making money. I want to hear your success story. I really do. I want to hear your success story, how you're finally making money, simply by taking great content, transforming it into a video, and see how it changes your life.
Bert, thank you very much. Again, delivered beyond expectation. You are appreciated, my friend. Thank you.
Rich, thank you so much for having me. I want to say thank you for everybody who invested today. And Rich, thank you so much for saying, Bert, would you come out and present to my folks? Thank you so much, Rich. I greatly appreciate it.
You're very welcome. And the privilege is mine. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are left, Ian and Marcel and Troy and Kenny and Tony Baloney and much, much more, on behalf of the entire Webinar Swaps team, and yes, I'm talking about EBR, but he's not here, so maybe I'll do a bad joke. I just met a guy who lives right down the street from this man, from Pastor Richard, and he was in the confessional, and he had just lost his job at the orange juice factory. The reason? He couldn't concentrate. Okay, the jokes are better in the book, folks. Cheers, guys. Thanks very much for everything. Oh, my, Troy goes, oh, my God. A fish swam into the wall. What did he say? Damn. Okay, 2 fish in a tank. One says to the other, do you know how to drive this thing? And the hits just keep on coming. Thanks very much, everybody.